Leon, back in action, February 23. How's the training going over the last couple of weeks?
It's been good, man. It's been all right, man. Like, getting mentally, physically fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people think it's all about the physicalities, and it's not, man. You got to be mentally well as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's about moving all them things forward and being the best version of you.
When you speak about what you learnt and took from the Archie Sharp setback, was the mental side of boxing something? Because you seem to speak about it a hell of a lot now.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. Like, you can refer to like Bruce Lee. That's all he used to speak about. You know what I'm saying? The mental power. Do you know what I'm saying? How strong the mind is and how it really does overcome like physicalities. And it really does, because like you don't really understand it until you experience it and go through it. Do you know what I'm saying? And the fight taught me a lot about myself more than anything. I learned loads about myself, learned a lot about my flaws and things I need to work on, and a lot of plus sides on myself as well. But mainly about the mind, do you know what I'm saying, and how important mental wellness is, do you know what I'm saying. You got to be mentally on point, like when you're doing these things, man. You can't have any frailties or any chinks in your armour. Your mind has to be 100% focused on one job and one job only. And while I was like going through a lot of my camps, I was like, I don't think it was like an arrogant thing. I think, you know, when you subconsciously think like, no, I'm all right, I can do this and do this and do this and do, and before you know it, you got so much going on and you lose eye on what you're actually focusing on. Do you get what I'm saying?
Did you ever think, I'll never get beaten?
Never. I've never said to anyone that I'd go for my career undefeated. I knew they were like, I'd talk about it openly, because it's not an insecurity of mine. I don't fear loss. I don't fear it. I feel like a lot of people have assumed I would have taken all this, the loss a lot worse for some reason. Like, I've had a lot of people coming up to me today like, are you alright? Like, you good? Like, yeah, I'm alright, man. Like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm alright, I'm always good, you know what I mean? And it's just about learning. That's what it's about, learning. And I ain't the finished article yet, do you know what I mean? I'm still learning myself, I'm still learning my art. And once I get to that, the final piece, the finished article, then I'll be happy.
A local rival, Sam Bowen's head in the bill. Ronnie Clark pulled out of the fight for Sam's British title defence. Was you tempted to ring up Frank Warren and say, give me that fight, or was you offered it and said, well, no, give me another few months?
You know what? It's so tempting. Like, and we did get offered it, and I was talking to Udge, and like, obviously my initial reaction was like, yeah, like, let's take it. Like, I've been wanting that fight, but obviously that's why you have a good team around you. That's why you have good management, because they'll like, well, if that's what you want to do, but there's also this. If you do this instead, leads up to this will happen, and it's like, it makes things like, oh, okay, then that does sound a lot smarter. I am better. Let's do that instead. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I'm a fighter. Do you know what I mean? Like, just dash me anywhere, I'll fight. Like, that's just how I am. Do you know what I'm saying? So when we got offered the fight, it was like, I was excited, because I could just, you know how I fight, you know my style, and it just, the idea of the fight, it gives me butterflies. Do you know what I mean? It's a perfect fight, like, for me, and a perfect fight for Leicester, a perfect fight for the fans. And like I said, when I fought boxing, got nominated Fight of the Year. Fight after that, Archie Sharp, nominated Fight of the Year, and I would not be surprised if it happened again this year. And I don't know who it will be or what will happen, whether it be Bowen, flipping Zelfa, this, that, I don't know. Like, I feel like for a good few years running, I'm aiming to always get in that top 10 nomination for Fight of the Year.
I mean, okay, so Hudge maybe rightly said no just for now, but it is a fight that's likely to happen in the next 12 months, especially with the BT Sport cameras and Frank Warren back in Leicester all the time.
Exactly, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always going to be there. There's no need to rush it or like prematurely get into the fight, do you know what I mean? Because we could make a really big fight out of it, do you know what I'm saying? And like, when we're both 100% at our peak, it's going to be a great fight, do you know what I'm saying? And what's the point in rushing it? I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. When it happens, like, you just see this consistently through the whole build up to the fight and everything. Like, it's just going to be good.